हेलो एवरीवन, कैसे हो आप सब। आज हम यहाँ पे बात करेंगे, हम यहाँ पे डिस्कस करेंगे MCQ टेस्ट सीरीज़ ऑन इंडस्ट्रियल रिलेशंस एंड लेबर लॉज इन इंडिया। तो हम यहाँ पे आज कुछ मल्टीपल चॉइस क्वेश्चन यहाँ पे करेंगे। स्टार्ट करते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर फर्स्ट। Dash dash refers to all types of relationship between all the parties concerned with industry. Option A, industrial relations. Option B, human relations. Option C, general relations. Option D, all of the above. If we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be option A, that is industrial relationships. Basically, if we talk about the industrial relationships, basically industrial relationships refers all those relationships between the parties which are concerned with industry, and all type of relationships which are related to parties concerned with industry. So option A is the right answer of the question. Question number 2, the scope of IR does not include. Option A, employer and employee relation. Option B, employee and trade union relation. Option C, employer and trade union relationship. Option D, employee and customer relationship. If we talk about the scope of IR does not include, if we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be option D, that is employee and customer relation. So basically the scope of IR does not include employee and customer relationship. If we talk about the other options, employer and employee relationship, and employee and trade union relationship, and employee relationship and trade union relationship, these are basically coming under the scope of IR, industrial relationships. But the option D, employee and customer relationship, is not coming under the scope of industrial relationship. So right answer is option D. Question number 3, dominant aspects of industrial relations are. If we go to the options, option A, cooperation. B, conflict. C, both A and B. Option D, none of these. If we talk about the option, right answer of the question, right answer will be option C, that is both A and B. That means cooperation and conflict. So these are the dominant aspects of industrial relations, that is cooperation and conflict. Next question number 4, which of the following factor affecting IR? Which factor basically affects industrial relations? That is option A, institutional factors. Option B, economic factors. Option C, social factors. Option D, all of these. If we go to the right answer of the question, right answer will be option D, that is all of these. So these are all the factors which are affecting industrial relationships, that is institutional factors, economic factors, and social factors. So D is the right answer of the question. Question number 5, which of the following is not a part of the scope of industrial relations? Option A, labor relations. Option B, employer relations. Option C, group relation. Option D, none of these. इस क्वेश्चन की यहाँ पर राइट आंसर की बात करते हैं, वो कौन सा ऐसा दिया गया ऑप्शन है जो स्कोप ऑफ इंडस्ट्रियल रिलेशंस में नहीं आता है। तो अगर हम राइट आंसर की बात करते हैं, दैट इज़ ऑप्शन ए, दैट इज़ लेबर रिलेशनशिप. सो लेबर रिलेशंस इज़ नॉट पार्ट ऑफ द scope of industrial relationships. If we talk about the other options, option B, employer relationship, this is the basically this is coming under the scope of industrial relationships. Employer and employee relation and group relation is also the scope of industrial relationships, but labor relations is not the part of the scope of industrial relations. So right answer will be option A, that is labor relations is not a part of the scope of industrial relationships. So question number 6 देखेंगे. क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 ये कहता है मेन एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ इंडस्ट्रियल रिलेशनशिप्स आर. मेन जो एस्पेक्ट है इंडस्ट्रियल रिलेशनशिप का वो क्या है? तो अगर हम क्वेश्चन की राइट आंसर की बात करेंगे, ऑप्शन ए, प्रमोशन एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ हेल्दी मैनेजर एंड लेबर रिलेशंस. ऑप्शन बी, मेंटेनेंस ऑफ इंडस्ट्रियल पीस एंड अवॉइडेंस ऑफ इंडस्ट्रियल डिस्प्यूट. ऑप्शन सी, डेवलपमेंट ऑफ इंडस्ट्रियल डेमोक्रेसी. सो इस क्वेश्चन की यहाँ पर राइट आंसर की बात करते हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 का जो सही आंसर है, दैट इज़ ऑल ऑफ दीज. सो प्रमोशन एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ हेल्दी मैनेजर एंड लेबर रिलेशंस are the main aspects of industrial relations, and maintenance of industrial peace and avoidance of industrial disputes, and also development of industrial democracy are the main aspects of industrial relationships. सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 की बात करते हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7, विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग फैक्टर्स नॉट इफेक्टिंग इंडस्ट्रियल रिलेशनशिप्स. ऑप्शन ए साइकोलॉजिकल फैक्टर्स, ऑप्शन बी पॉलिटिकल फैक्टर्स, सी ग्लोबल फैक्टर्स, ऑप्शन डी नॉन ऑफ दिस. कौन सा ऐसा फैक्टर है जो इफेक्ट नहीं करता है इंडस्ट्रियल रिलेशंस में. अगर हम बात करते हैं इस क्वेश्चन की राइट आंसर की, दैट इज़ ऑप्शन ए, दैट इज साइकोलॉजिकल फैक्टर्स दिया गया. क्वेश्चन में जो साइकोलॉजिकल फैक्टर है वो इफेक्ट नहीं करता है इंडस्ट्रियल रिलेशंस पे. बाकी जो यहाँ पे ऑप्शन है पॉलिटिकल फैक्टर्स एंड ग्लोबल फैक्टर्स, ये बेसिकली इफेक्ट करते हैं इंडस्ट्रियल रिलेशनशिप पे. ओनली साइकोलॉजिकल फैक्टर ये इफेक्ट नहीं करता है इंडस्ट्रियल रिलेशंस पे. और नेक्स्ट पे बात करते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 8, विच द फॉलोइंग इज़ द अप्रोचेस ऑफ इंडस्ट्रियल रिलेशन. अगर हम इस क्वेश्चन की यहाँ पर राइट आंसर की बात करते हैं, कौन सा ऐसा अप्रोचेस है इस क्वेश्चन में दैट इज़ related to industrial relations. So option A Gandhian approach, B system approach, C export approach, D all of these. If we talk about the right answer of the question, right is Gandhian approach. Gandhian approach is the process of approach which is related to industrial relation. Question number 9, which of the following national level federation was founded in 1920. सो ऑप्शंस की यहाँ पर बात करते हैं. ऑप्शन ए ANTUC, ऑप्शन बी AITUC, ऑप्शन सी UTUC एंड ऑप्शन डी HMS. सो कौन सा ऐसा फेडरेशन, नेशनल लेवल फेडरेशन है जो बनाया गया है 1920 में. तो अगर हम इस क्वेश्चन की यहाँ पर राइट आंसर की बात करें, दैट इज़ बी AITUC, दैट मीन्स ऑल इंडियन ट्रेड यूनियन कांग्रेस. सो AITUC was founded in 1920. This is basically a national level federation. तो नेक्स्ट पे बात करते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 10, कलेक्टिव बार्गेनिंग वाज कंसिडर्ड एज एपेक्स ऑफ IR सिस्टम इन कंसर्न विद. सो अगर हम इस क्वेश्चन की यहाँ पर राइट आंसर की बात करते हैं, दैट इज गांधीन अप्रोच, सिस्टमस अप्रोच एंड ऑक्सफोर्ड अप्रोच, ऑल ऑफ दीज. इफ वी टॉक अबाउट द राइट आंसर ऑफ द क्वेश्चन, राइट आंसर विल बी ऑप्शन डी, दैट इज ऑल ऑफ दीज. So basically, if we talk about the collective bargaining was considered as apex of IR system in concern with, that is Gandhian approach, systems approach and Oxford approach. So these are all the these are all the approach which are related to collective bargaining as considered as apex of IR system. So next पे बात करते हैं, which of the following is an objective for IR. If we talk about the options, option A to safeguard mutual trust, option B to raise productivity, option C to avoid industrial strike, option D none of these. So if we talk about the objective of for IR industrial relations, that is if we talk about the right answer of the question, right is basically इसका जो सही आंसर है that is D none of these. इसमें कोई ऐसा ऑब्जेक्टिव नहीं है IR के लिए. Question number 12, the conflicts and dispute between employers and employee on in industry matters are known as. If we talk about the options, option A industrial disputes, option B human relations, option C conflict relations, option D all of these. Right answer की बात करते हैं, that is option A, that is industrial disputes. Basically industrial disputes is a dispute or conflict and dispute between employers and employees on any industrial matters. That is called industrial disputes. If we talk about the definition of the conflicts and dispute between employers and employees on an industrial matters, that is also called as industrial disputes. So A is the right answer of the question. Question 13, the utility of non-violence as a means of conflict resolution is a principle of. If we talk about the options, Gandhian approach, B system approach, C both A and B, option D all of the above. So right answer is that is option A, Gandhian approach. Basically Gandhian approach is that approach which emphasizes the utility of non-violence as the means of conflict resolution is the principle of Gandhian approach. So if we talk about the question, the utility of non-violence as the means of conflict resolution is a principle, that is Gandhian approach. Question number 14, a dash strives to protect, maintain and improve economic, social and vocational interest of the members. So option A trade union, option B employer union, option C both A and B, option D none of these. Right answer की बात करते हैं, that is C, that is both A and B. That means trade union and employer union. Basically trade union and employer union strives to protect, maintain and improve economic and social and vocational interest of the members. So C is the right answer of the question, both A and B. Question number 15, the objectives of trade union include. ट्रेड यूनियन का कौन सा ऐसा ऑब्जेक्टिव है क्वेश्चन में पूछा गया है। क्वेश्चन नंबर 15 का जो सही आंसर है दैट इज़ ऑप्शन डी, ऑल ऑफ दी। सो बेसिकली ये सारे ऑब्जेक्टिव है ट्रेड यूनियन के, दैट इज़ एम्प्लॉय कंपनसेशन, वर्किंग कंडीशन एंड रिकॉग्निशन एंड पार्टिसिपेशन। नेक्स्ट पे बात करें क्वेश्चन नंबर 16, व्हाट क्राइटेरिया आर यूज्ड टू एक्सेस वेदर ए ट्रेड यूनियन इज इंडिपेंडेंट। ऑप्शन ए, वेदर इट्स नेम implies independence. ऑप्शन बी, its background and ways it organizes and structures itself including its finances. Option C, the size of its membership. Option D, its future plans for cooperation with the employer. If we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be option B, that is its background and the way it organizes and structures itself including its finance. So B is the right answer of the question. Basically, what criteria are used to assess whether a trade union is independent? That is its background and the way it organizes, structures itself including its finances. So B is the right answer of the question. Question number 17, are collective arguments legally enforceable? If we talk about the options, option A, yes, otherwise they would be worthless. Option B, no, they are never legally enforceable. Option C, they are presumed not to be legally enforceable unless the parties agree otherwise. D, only those made with trade unions. If we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be option C, that is they are presumed not to be legally enforceable unless the parties agree otherwise. Question number 18, I will skip this question. This question is very big question, so I will skip this question. And also I will discuss here question number 20, what is the golden formula? If we talk about the options, option A formula which describes how gold is made. Option B, a big formula for describing the best employers. Option C, a formula which says the statutory protection in tort can only happen when the action is in contemplation or furtherance of a trade dispute. Option D, a formula which says that statutory protection in tort can only happen when the action is in contemplation or furtherance of employer's interest. If we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be option C, that is a formula which says the statutory protection and in tort can only happen when the action is in contemplation or furtherance of trade dispute. तो क्वेश्चन नंबर नेक्स्ट पे बात करते हैं यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन नंबर 22, अंडर विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग सिचुएशंस में यूनियन रिफ्यूज टू एडमिट ए पर्सन और एक्सपेल ए मेंबर ऑफ member. Basically, if we talk about options, because they do not feel that they are suitable member. Option B, because of their financial means. Option C, because of misconduct. Option D, because of their concurrent state of health. If we talk about the right answer of the question number 22, right answer will be option C, that is because of misconduct. So under which of the following situations may a union refuse to admit a personal or expel a member? That is because of misconduct. नेक्स्ट पे बात करते हैं क्वेश्चन 23, विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स इज ट्रू अबाउट एन इंडस्ट्रियल डिस्प्यूट. सो इस क्वेश्चन की यहाँ पर राइट आंसर की बात करते हैं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 23 का जो सही आंसर है दैट इज डी, टू डिस्प्यूट बिटवीन the dispute may be between employer and government. This is true regarding industrial dispute. That means dispute may be between employer and government. Question number 24, which of the following best explains the term union ballots? Option A, ballot is the system by which union members vote, for example industrial election. Option B, a ballot is the method by which a union recruits new members. And option C, a ballot is a method by which a union expels members. And option D, a ballot is the system by which union members put forward information for listing. सो अगर हम राइट आंसर की बात करते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 24 की, दैट इज़ ऑप्शन ए, दैट इज़ अ बैलेट इज़ द सिस्टम बाय विच यूनियन मेंबर्स वोट फॉर एग्जाम्पल इंडस्ट्रियल एक्शन. Question number 25, what is meant by the term collective bargaining? If we talk about the options, option A, a process by which union negotiates with suppliers for the production, example office furniture. Option B, a process by which a union meets with another union to discuss recruitment. Option C, a process by which a union recruits new members. Option D, a process by which a union negotiates with an employer on behalf of its members on matters concerning the terms and conditions of employment. क्वेश्चन नंबर 25 की यहाँ पे राइट आंसर की बात करते हैं, दैट इज़ ऑप्शन डी, दैट इज़ बेसिकली अ प्रोसेस बाय विच एन यूनियन negotiates with an employer on behalf of its members on matters concerning terms and conditions of employment. Question 26. Which of the following is not an industrial tort? Option A, gross misconduct. Option B, conspiracy. Option D, inducement. Option D, intimidation. So if we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be option A, that is gross misconduct. Gross misconduct is not an industrial tort, but conspiracy and inducement and intimidation are the basically which are related to industrial tort, but gross misconduct is not coming under the industrial tort. Question number 27. Which of the following can a union do once it is recognized? Option A, apply to engage in the closed shop. Option B, engage in collective bargaining with an employer. Option C, apply to be referred to a workplace union. Option D, apply for union status. Alright, if we talk about right answer of the question 27, right answer will be option B, that is engage in collective bargaining with an employer. So basically, engage in collective bargaining with an employer is coming under the a union does do once it is recognized, that is engage in collective bargaining with an employer. Question number 28. Which of the following is not a characteristic of trade union? If we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be option D, that is individual actions. So individual actions are not the characteristics of trade union, but there are other options. Voluntary association, common goals and intermediary are the characteristics of trade union, but individual actions are not characteristics of trade union. Question number 29. Which union is focused on making the skills of its members valuable and not easily replicable in organizations? Option A, industrial union. Option B, occupational union. Option C, general union. Option D, white collar union. So if we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be, that is option B, that is occupational union. So occupational union basically is that union which is focused on making the skills of its members valuable and not easily replicable in organizations. Question number 30. A union meant to protect the interests and rights of non-manual employees is called a. If we talk about the right answer of the question number 30, right answer will be option C, that is brown collar union. Basically, brown collar union is the union which is meant to protect the rights and interests of non-manual employees is called brown collar union. Question number 31. The industrial peace is secured through voluntary and compulsory. If we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be option D, that is negotiation and adjudication. So basically, industrial peace is secured through voluntary negotiation and compulsory adjudication. So question number 32. As per the Factories Act, adult means a person who has completed year of age, section 2A. If we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be D, that is 18th. So as per Factories Act, adult means a person who has completed year of age, section 2 as per 18th. Next question 33. As per Factories Act, child means a person who has not completed his years of age. So section 2C. If we talk about right answer of the question, right answer will be option B, that is 15th. Basically, if we talk about the section 2C under the Factories Act, child means a person who has not completed his, that is basically option B, 15th age. Question number 34. As per Factories Act, which among the following are true in respect of definition of workers? Section 2.1. Worker means a person employed. If we talk about option directly or by or through any agency including a contractor, and option B, with or without the knowledge of the principal employer. Option basically यहाँ पे ऑप्शन खाली 2 दिए गए हैं. इफ़ वी टॉक अबाउट द डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ द क्वेश्चन, सॉरी यहाँ पे 3 ऑप्शंस भी यहाँ पे है, बट यहाँ पे दिखा नहीं मुझे. तो क्वेश्चन नंबर बेसिकली 34 का जो यहाँ पे ऑप्शंस है, ऑप्शन 3 whether for remuneration or not. Option 4 in any manufacturing process. If we talk about options, option A, B, C, D. Option A में 3 and 4 है, option B 1, 3 and 4, option C 1 and 2, 4 only, option D 1, 2, 3 and 4. If we talk about the right answer of the question 34 के right answer की बात करते हैं, that is D 1, 2, 3, 4. That means all. As per the Factories Act, which in the following are true in respect of the definition of a worker. Section 2 of 1 worker means a person employed, that is directly or by or through any agency, including a contractor, and with or without the knowledge of the principal employer, whether for remuneration or not, in any manufacturing process. That means 34 का जो सही आंसर है that is D, 1, 2, 3 and 4. If we talk about the question 35, as per Factories Act, factory means any premises in during the precedents, therefore where on or more workers are working and were working on a day of the preceding 12 months, and in spot of which a manufacturing process is being carried out, and with the aid of power or is ordinary so carried on. If we talk about the carried on, section 2M1. If we section 2M first, if we talk about the options, option A, B, C, D, 10, 20, 50, 100. If we talk about right answer of the question, right answer will be option A, that is 10. नेक्स्ट पे बात करते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 36. एम्प्लॉयज़ प्रूडेंट फंड एंड मिसलेनियस प्रोविजंस एक्ट 1952 इज अप्लाइड टू एस्टेब्लिशमेंट एम्प्लॉइंग नॉट लेस देन. तो इस क्वेश्चन की यहाँ पर राइट आंसर की बात करते हैं, दैट इज़ 36 का जो सही आंसर है दैट इज़ बी, दैट इज़ 20 एम्प्लॉयज़. सो करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन बी, 20 एम्प्लॉयज़. दैट इज एम्प्लॉयज़ प्रूडेंट फंड एंड मिसलेनियस प्रोविजंस एक्ट 1952 is applied to 10 employees. 10 is basically is 10 employees applied to establishment employing not less than 20 employees. Question number 37. An employee whose salary at the time of joining does not exceed shall become member of Provident Fund under the Act. If we talk about the right answer of the question 37 की जहाँ यहाँ पर right answer की बात करते हैं, that is RS 15,000. So question 38. Employees share of Provident Fund contribution is. If we talk about the 38, right answer will be option A, that is 12%. Next पे बात करते हैं question number 39. An employee whose salary does not exceed is eligible or bonus under the Payment of Bonus Act. If we talk about the right answer of the question 39 की right answer की बात करते हैं, that is option D, that is 21,000. So question number 40. Layoff compensation is to be paid dash of average wages. If we talk about the right answer of the question, option A, B, C, D, that is 15 days, 50%, 60%, 75%. If we talk about the right answer of the question 14 का जो सही आंसर है that is option B, basically 15%. Layoff compensation is to be paid 50% of average wages. Question number 41. Which of the following is not included under the definition of wages given under the Payment Wages Act 1936? Option A, basic wage. Option B, dearness allowance. Option C, initiative. Option D, incentive. Option D, gratuity. If we talk about right answer of the question 41 की जो यहाँ पर right answer की बात करें, that is D, gratuity. So gratuity basically is not included under definition of wages given under the Payment of Wages Act 1936. बाकी जो यहाँ पे ऑप्शन है बेसिक वेज, डियरनेस अलाउंस एंड इंसेंटिव are basically are coming under the definition of wages given by the under the Payment of Wages Act 1936. Question number 42. Basically question number 42. Under which labor legislation in India the provision of check-off has been accepted? Option A, Industrial Disputes Act 1947. Option B, Trade Union Act 1926. And option C, Payment of Wages Act. And option C, D, Industrial Employment Standing Orders. If we talk about right answer of the question 42 का सही आंसर है that is C, basically Payment of Wages Act 1936. Under which labor legislation in India the provision of check-off and has been accepted? That is Payment of Wages Act 1936. मैं इसको बेसिकली जो भी यहाँ पे लेबर लेजिस्लेशन इंडिया जो प्रोविजन है बेसिकली प्रोविजन ऑफ चेक-ऑफ हैज़ बीन एक्सेप्टेड, वो पेमेंट ऑफ वेजेस एक्ट के तहत ये एक्सेप्ट किया गया है. 42 का जो सही आंसर है दैट इज ऑप्शन सी, पेमेंट ऑफ वेजेस एक्ट. नेक्स्ट, अकॉर्डिंग टू दिस एक्ट द मैक्सिमम वेज पीरियड और पेमेंट ऑफ वेजेस टू एम्प्लॉयज बाय एम्प्लॉयर शैल नॉट exceed. If we talk about the right answer of the question, that is option C, that is 30 days. Basically according to this act the maximum wage period or payment of wages to be employees by employer should not exceed, that is 30 days. The total amount of deductions from wages of employees should not exceed. If we talk about the options 50, 70, 25 and 40%. The total amount of deductions from wages of employees should not exceed. If we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be option A, that is 50%. Now, question number 45, fine should be recovered within dash dash days from date on which the fine was imposed. If we talk about the right answer of the question, that is option C, that is 60 days. So fine should be recovered within 60 days from the date on which the fine was were imposed. क्वेश्चन नंबर यहाँ पे बात करते हैं नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन पे. अंडर एम्प्लॉयज कंपनसेशन एक्ट, एम्प्लॉयर शल नॉट बी लेबल to pay compensation in respect of any injury which does not result in the total or partial disablement of the workman for a period exceeding days. If we talk about the right answer of the question number 49, that is option basically इसका जो सही आंसर है यहाँ पे that is 49 का जो सही आंसर यहाँ पे है that is D, basically 2. नेक्स्ट पे बात करते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 51. इंटरनेशनल लेबर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज एन एजेंसी ऑफ, इफ वी टॉक अबाउट द आंसर ऑफ द क्वेश्चन, ऑप्शन ए IBRD, ऑप्शन बी यूनियन सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल, ऑप्शन सी इंटरनेशनल फंड फॉर एग्रीकल्चर डेवलपमेंट, ऑप्शन डी यूनाइटेड नेशंस. इफ वी टॉक अबाउट द राइट आंसर ऑफ द क्वेश्चन 51, दैट इज डी, इन यूनाइटेड नेशंस. सो इंटरनेशनल लेबर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन इज एन एजेंसी ऑफ, दैट इज यूनाइटेड नेशंस. Question number 52. Headquarters of International Labour Organization is located in. If we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be that is option A, that is Geneva. So headquarters of International Labour Organization is located in, that is Geneva. Question number 53. The ongoing globalization in the country needs reforms in our labour laws. The force opposes changes in the existing labor legislation is, if we talk about the right answer of the question, option A government, option B labor and trade unions, option C employers associations, option D human rights commission. If we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be option B, that is labor and trade unions. So ongoing globalization in the country needs reforms in our labor laws. The force opposes changes in the existing labor legislation is, that is labor and trade unions. Question number 54. Agency of United Nations which deals with international labor standards and providing social protection and working opportunities in is, that is, if we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be option D. 53 का जो सही आंसर था that is B, labor and trade unions. And question number 54 का जो सही आंसर है that is option D, International Labour Organization. That means Agency of United Nations which deals with international labor standards and providing social protection and working opportunities in is, that is the International Labour Organization. Question number 55. Labour policy highlights. If we talk about the options, creative measures to attract public and private investment, options B, creating new jobs, option C, employee relationship, option D, all of the above. If we talk about the right answer of the question number 55, that is option D, that is all of the above. So basically labor policy highlights that is creative measures to attract public and private investment and also creating new jobs and also employee relationship. Question number 56. Who among the following advocated theory of full development, full employment? Who among the following advocated the theory of full employment? Option A Beveridge, option B Keynes, option C Adam Smith, option D AC Pigo. If we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be option B, that is Keynes. Keynes basically has advocated the theory of full employment. Keynes Keynes is basically it may be theorist who has given the theory that is full employment. Question number 57. Bounded Labour System Abolition Act is the result of the ratification by India of which of the following conventions of ILO? If we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be option B, that is Forced Labour Convention 1930. That means Forced Labour Convention 1930 is the Bounded Labour System Abolition Act is the result of the ratification by India which the following conventions are. That is basically 57 का सही आंसर है, that is Forced Labour Convention 1930. और नेक्स्ट पे बात करते हैं क्वेश्चन नंबर 58. Each of the following has not been implemented through any legislation at national level. Option A, Joint Management Council. Option B, Workers' Participation in Management. Option C, Recognition of Trade Unions. Option D, none of the above. If we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be option D, that is none of the above. If we talk about the options, Joint Management Council, Workers' Participation in Management, and Recognition of Trade Unions, these are the councils and management which has been implemented through any legislation at national level. But the option D, none of the above, is not the correct one in the question. So question number 59, the composition of which of the following is similar to the structure of ILO? If we talk about the option A, Canteen Managing Committee. Option B, Standing Labor Committee. Option C, Safety Management Committee. Option D, Workers Committee. If we talk about the right answer of the question, right answer will be option B, that is Standing Labor Committee. So basically Standing Labor Committee is the committee which is similar to the structure of ILO. Just the composition of ILO is the same as the composition of Standing Labor Committee. Question number 60, last question of the video. If we talk about the question number 60, which of the following is not an objective of workers education scheme in India? If we talk about option A, basically if we talk about option A, to make workers responsible citizens. Option B, to make them efficient at work. Option C, to enable them to earn more. Option D, to make them responsible union members and officers. So if we talk about the right answer of the question number 60, right answer will be C, that is to enable them to earn more. So basically to enable them to earn more is not the objective of workers education scheme in India. बाकी जो options यहाँ पे है, option A, to make workers responsible citizens, and to make them efficient and work, and to make them responsible union members and officers are the main objective of the education scheme, workers education scheme in India. But to enable them to earn more is not the objective of the workers education scheme in India. So Allah Hafiz. If you like this video, please like and share to your friends. Allah Hafiz.